Hey, have you been looking for a way to generate some free traffic to a website, a YouTube channel, or just any link really? It's exactly what I have been looking into mainly for my YouTube channel. So I've been exploring how I can do that with Quora, how I can generate free traffic from Quora to my YouTube channel. And here's what I found. So this is Quora.com. Here has a lot of questions and a lot of answers to those questions. And most of the times when somebody has an answer to a question, then you rely on them for answer to other related questions. And most of the times, if there is a link in a response where they got a lot of value in, then most likely they'll click it. And what I would like to do is have the link to my YouTube channel or specific videos inside of the responses that I'm going to show you. However, Quora seems to frown upon just posting links in responses on a regular basis. So what I'm looking at is a way to get around this, which doesn't violate any of Quora rules. And at the same time, the links are in context, so it makes sense for somebody to click a link to go to my YouTube channel. And the way I'm planning to do that is by answering questions that people are actually asking in the topic of my YouTube channel, of course. And then use another feature within Quora where I can have a little bit more control of the space and establish some level of authority in. So let's look at how this can possibly work. Let's say somebody asked a question, how much does it cost to edit a YouTube video? And you came onto Quora now curious about the same question, searching here for the answers, and you find this person response here. And after you read it, you realize this is exactly what you were looking for. There's a good chance that you might highlight this person's name and probably follow them, or even click their name, and perhaps have a look at their bio, and how useful it would have been to you if inside of their bio right here has a link to their Quora space where they talk more about the costs of making YouTube videos. And when you click that link, it takes you to a small community here. And inside of this small community here, there are people just like you who are looking for answers around that same topic, where you can now ask questions, give answers. And especially if you're the owner of this space, then you can create links to your YouTube videos within the context of the topics, of course. Just like this person is doing right here, where it takes you right over to their video from the Quora space. Makes sense, right? Let's get started setting this up. If you haven't done so already, create a new account on Quora, and you can come right here on the left-hand side of your feed and click Create Space. Since my YouTube channel is around the topic of exploring ways of making money online, I'm going to create the name around something similar to that. I'm not too creative with this, but I'll call it Online Income Explorers. I'll give a brief description here. And this is what the brand new space looks like. Come over to these three dots here, click Share, and then copy that link. And what you want to do is embed that link into your profile. So come up here, click your profile, and click write a description about yourself. And of course, right before you post your link to your Quora space, you'll have to type something brief about yourself. And for me, I'll type something like, really cool dad who likes making videos and eating everything. Yeah, that pretty sums it up. And right after that, I'll put a brief line saying something like exploring money-making methods with the link to my Quora space. And now that you have your space here set up, we have to work on sending some traffic from answering questions, which would then get people to click our profile and come onto our Quora space. And you can do that by simply coming into Search Quora and search for whatever your topic is. Mine is make money online. And hit search, going into each of these questions and responding to them and hoping for the best in terms of how much people would come onto your Quora space. But just because these questions are here does not mean that they're relevant right now. We don't know how much views these types of questions are getting every month. And what I'm going to show you next is a way you can find questions that are related to your topic and see the amount of views that these questions are getting almost every week and every month. So you know that it's stuff that will be getting views and it's worth spending your time on. And to get started with that, you come up to your profile photo and click Ads Manager. But don't worry, you're not going to actually spend any money on ads here. This is just to gain access to a secret tool. So you hit New Campaign. You name your campaign something like Subscribe Right Now. Like right now. And you can choose any one of these options here. It's not going to make a difference. Choose a conversion event. Pick a daily maximum budget. This doesn't really matter because you're not going to be spending any money here. We're just trying to get to the next part of this process. So we'll go with $1 million per day maximum budget. I think that's reasonable. So you click continue, and then we're going to go to the magic page and come down to here now. And in this box right here, right now, you hit questions, click bulk ad, and type in your topic. Mine is make money online. When I hit continue, what I'm getting here is a list of questions that are relevant right now. And what's even more useful than that is the amount of views that these questions are getting weekly. And by providing good answers to these questions, I'm increasing the chances of getting traffic onto my Quora space, which I will then send people from there to my YouTube channel. And you can respond to these by just clicking one of the answers. And this highly viewed question is called what's the easiest way to make money online? So just choose one of them right here. And this one is what is the best way to earn money online? This is a highly viewed question. All you have to do is hit answer and put together a solid response right here. Now, if you have the information on the top of your head, you can go ahead and start responding to this, or you can go and research it on Google and put together a solid response. However, I prefer to use a combination of AI tools to get this stuff done quicker. And to do that, I like using my friend Jarvis here to get all of that done. And the first link in the description, you'd actually get your first 10,000 words free with this AI copywriter. And of course, you could research the information and word it yourself. But if you did decide to use Jarvis, then the next thing that you would do is come over here to templates and then head over to new. And you'll notice there's something down here called Quora Answers, where you can simply type out the question here. What was the question? I prefer to just copy it. So what's the easiest way to make money online? Paste that question right there. And you can include some information here if you were talking about a specific way to make that money online. And because I'm a bit knowledgeable in this field, I would call it affiliate marketing. And I prefer many options here to choose from. So I'll choose 5 different outputs, then hit generate AI content. So here we have it now. We have 5 different options to choose from. And most of the times the answers are really good to go. But if not, it's an excellent starting point to complete your answer. And after reviewing many of them, I think this last one is really good. So I'm actually not going to make any changes to this. I'm just going to hit copy to clipboard, head back over to that Quora question now, and I'll just paste my response right in here. And that's basically it. What I can do next to improve the chances of somebody going to my Quora space from here, other than hitting my profile, is putting a link at the bottom of this response. And Quora will not frown upon this because I'm not linking them to an external website. It's within Quora. It's a Quora space. I mean, they made that feature for people to stay on Quora longer. So why won't they be happy if I'm promoting Quora spaces? So let me just go back into my profile and copy this last line here from my bio and then paste it at the bottom of my response and hit post. And here's my answer now to that highly searched trending question. So now when somebody comes up here and searches for what's the easiest way to make money online, there will be a lot of responses, but now they'll have my answer also in the mix, as you can see right here. And if they got through the entire thing, they can now click Online Income Explorers to go straight to my Quora space. Or if they wanted, they could hit the profile, where they can see all of the other answers that I have, which would also link to the Quora space. So now obviously we want to start populating this Quora space here, especially since we just responded to a frequently asked question. And you're probably wondering, in this new Quora space, what are you going to post there? What questions? Well, in case you forgot, we just got all of the questions right here that people are asking for in this specific topic. So we'll just take a bunch of these questions and get responses to those unrelated questions and post it in that Quora space. This is so that when somebody stumbles upon that Quora space now, they would find a lot of information that they probably were curious about and hopefully share it with more people. And of course, I'm not going to be answering those questions myself either. I'll be using Jarvis again to get those answers for me because he's a robot and he's a lot smarter than I am. So I'll come right here now, copy this question, paste it into Jarvis, hit generate AI content. And he came up with some responses here for me. Hit copy, add your first piece of content, hit create post with a related question on the top, of course. So we'll just copy this question that we just asked and paste it on the top of our post. You can modify this, make it bold. And at the end of this, I'll want to post the link to a specific video on my YouTube channel, because the whole point of this, well, for me at least, is to get additional free traffic onto my YouTube channel. So I'll just come over to my YouTube channel right here, choose a video that I wanted to promote. And this one here actually talks about affiliate marketing using Quora. So what I will do is just hit share. I'll copy this link and now paste it at the bottom of this post. Give it a title. And once you're finished there, just hit post. And that's pretty much the system how you can generate free traffic onto a YouTube channel or onto any web page that you want to promote utilizing Quora Spaces. And if you like using Quora as a traffic source, then you might want to check out this video next, where I talk about a secret method where you can use Quora to send traffic to affiliate marketing links in a way that doesn't violate Quora rules, as well as actually getting eyeballs on your affiliate links. So check that out.